Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to Vlogmas day 18. For today's video, I'm so excited because I'm going to tell you guys 25 things I think you should do before winter ends. You can almost use this video as a cozy winter bucket list. I have a few categories. The first one being outdoor experiences. Second one is winter classics. Third being lifestyle or just doing things to romanticize the winter month. The last topic is going to be resetting for the spring. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Number one is to go ice skating. I feel like everyone has to do this at least once in the winter time, even if you're bad at it. I used to take figure skating lessons and that was honestly so much fun. So if this is a hobby you want to get into, I definitely suggest. Number two is to go snowboarding or skiing. It would even be extra fun if you rent out a little cabin with your friends and do a little weekend trip. I never went snowboarding until like 2 or 3 years ago, and ever since then I became obsessed. I literally buy the season passes because I love snowboarding so much. The first time I went was honestly horrible. I wouldn't stop falling. I came home with so many bruises on my body, but after that, once you actually get the hang of it, it's a lot of fun, especially if you have friends that are willing to come with you. Number three is to visit a winter village or a holiday market. So for example, I'm in New York City, so the Bryant Park Winter Village would be an example of somewhere that I would go, even though it's really crowded. If you do end up going there, I definitely suggest going on a weekday if you can. I feel like most cities have their own version of that, and it's always super wholesome and cute. And it also gets you into the holiday mood, which, like, who doesn't want that, you know? Next is to go on a snowy hike or walk. I feel like a lot of people avoid going outside when it snows, but honestly, if you throw on your boots and you go on a walk with a friend, it can be so much fun. Number five, going back to point number four, if you have snow on the ground, build a snowman if there's enough snow, or have a snowball fight. Me and my boyfriend always try to build a snowman at least once a year when it snows. Sometimes the snowman is not that big depending on how much snow we get, but we always try to make it happen at least once a year. Number six is to go snow tubing or sledding. I've actually never been sledding, but it looks like so much fun. I have been snow tubing, which is fun as well, but I do think snowboarding is a little bit more fun. But if you're a little nervous about snowboarding or skiing, snow tubing is a great place to start. Number seven is to grab a cup of hot chocolate, and they make so many different flavors now. They make white hot chocolate, peppermint, dark hot chocolate. It's crazy the amount of different flavors that they have. So try all of them. If you're a hot chocolate person, try the hot chocolate that you can find in your supermarket, or even make up your own recipe. Add some marshmallows in there, a little bit of crushed up candy canes, and you are set. Number eight, I think is super wholesome and cute, is if it's snowing outside, go outside and take some photos. Have a little mini photo shoot. I feel like I used to do this a lot in middle school and high school, where I would plan hangout days with my friends to literally just go outside wherever there's nice scenery and take photos so we can post on Instagram. I feel like we lost that art. Like, why don't we do that anymore? At least I don't do that anymore, and I definitely think it's something that we need to bring back. Number nine, I personally never did this because I don't really live near a beach, but if you live near a beach, go on a little beach walk. Like, I feel like beaches are so beautiful. Sometimes I don't like going to the beach when it's too hot because the sand is burning my feet, so I can imagine in the winter time it might be a little bit more fun. Number 10, if you are a runner or want to become a runner, now is the perfect time to start building your endurance, is to go on a run outside. I know it's freezing, I know we don't even want to step out of our door, but running outside, honestly, it helps you build endurance and stamina, so when it does get warmer out, you become a better and stronger runner. So if you want to become a runner, now is the time to start. It's gonna be hard, you're gonna struggle, you're gonna be freezing, your fingers are gonna feel like they're gonna fall off, but dress warm, throw some gloves on, and I promise it's not as bad as it seems. Next, we're gonna move on to our cozy winter classics, things you need to do this winter, things that need to be a tradition every single winter that I feel like has been done for generations and generations. Number one is, again, the hot chocolate. Whenever I think about the holidays, think about winter, hot chocolate is the first thing that pops in my head. So having like a little hot chocolate date or even like a cozy date night in is super cute. Next is baking. Honestly guys, I've been in my baking era. I feel like baking in the wintertime is so cozy and is so much fun, especially if you have some friends over or family and you guys are all doing it together. It's a blast. Number 13 is to watch movies, but not just any movies. Christmas movies, winter movies, Home Alone. Movies like that will get you in the winter spirit, get you in the Christmas spirit if you celebrate. And honestly, all you need to do is go to the supermarket, buy a couple snacks and drinks, and you sit save so much money watching the movie at home versus going to the movie theater. Plus, you can pick any movie you want. You can cuddle up in a blanket with all of your pillows and snacks and enjoy a winter-inspired movie from the comfort of your own home. Number 14, I think a lot of people tend to slow down in the winter, which is so normal. I even tend to slow down in the winter as well. So if there is a book that you've been putting off, or you've been saying that you had no time to read or anything like that, now is the time. Now you have the time. You're not going out as much. Your mood is a little more sluggish. You don't have as much energy. Lay down in bed or lay down on your couch, sit at your counter, whatever it is, and open up that book that you've been procrastinating on. And finally finish that book and log it on Goodreads, because I know I need to do that. Number 15 is to light festive holiday candles. Something about lighting candles is just so cozy and is perfect for the winter time, especially if you get scented candles that literally smell like winter. Bath and Body Works always has so many deals going on. Light a candle, dim the lights, and just see how your mood instantly changes once you do that. Next, I'm going to be talking about lifestyle and romanticizing your winter. I feel like we as society need to romanticize winter more, because many of us dread winter time, and I'm honestly one of them, especially if you live in a place where you do have all 4 seasons. But we have to remember, having all 4 seasons is a blessing. We get to change up our lifestyle just a little bit every couple of months and experience snow, experience the holiday joy that comes with that. And honestly, winter is not that bad when you start romanticizing it and realizing how lucky you are to even experience winter. First one in this category is to take yourself on a solo date. When I was younger, I used to hate going anywhere myself. I couldn't even go to the supermarket myself. Now I love taking myself out by myself, just enjoying my own company. I literally eat at restaurants by myself. I'll go food shopping by myself. I'll run errands by myself. I'll go to little farmers markets by myself. And I think spending that one-on-one time with yourself and having no distractions is honestly something that you need in your life to appreciate who you are as a person. Any winter solo date you can think of, whether that's going to a restaurant and getting some warm soup, or bringing it back to the winter village or holiday market, you can stroll these holiday markets by yourself, buy little trinkets, buy little gifts for your friends and family, and that is literally a solo date. And doing little things like this will change your perspective on winter, build your self-confidence as a person. Next is to visit a cozy cafe or bookstore. I absolutely love cafes. I'm one of those people that cannot focus at home. I can't do any work at home. I go to the cafe very often, and I always try to go to different cafes just to switch it up and change my environment. I find that that keeps me more productive. So going to a cozy cafe, getting a warm tea, a warm drink, warm coffee with whatever work that you've been putting off, getting that done, or again going to the bookstore and buying a book. If you've been trying to get into reading, now is your chance. Now if you really want to get in the holly jolly winter mood, open up your Spotify or open up your Apple Music and start looking at other people's playlists to get inspired to make your own. Whether that be Christmas songs or just slower songs to kind of get you in that mood, create a whole separate playlist that you can play on repeat, and songs that literally just remind you of winter. For example, when I listen to Frank Sinatra, I don't know why, even if his music is not even remotely close to singing about Christmas, it reminds me of winter. His voice, his tone, something about it. So even songs like that, it doesn't have to be holiday related, but whatever songs remind you of the colder season, create a separate playlist for that so you can start romanticizing winter even more. The next thing you could do is journal or reflect. We as people, our goal is to get better and better each and every month, each and every year. So reflect on your fall to figure out how you're going to become even better and stronger in the winter. Number 20, I can't believe we're already on number 20. You just need to shift your mindset. Literally try to romanticize, even if the weather's horrible outside, try to romanticize it. Think to yourself, what can I do in this weather? Think to yourself, how can I make today better? And start brainstorming and do whatever it takes to make that happen. For example, if it's raining, when I think raining, I think I don't want to go outside. This weather sucks. I'm gonna get all wet, then I'm gonna come home and get sick. If you think about it, think about those movies where these couples go out in the rain and they're dancing in the rain and it's so cute and it's so romantic. This is the mindset you need to have. You need to find the little things, the little joys in life. Turn something bad into something good. Something bad like cold weather, something bad like rain. How can you use that to your advantage to make it something fun? Your job this winter will be to brainstorm how to make these negatives into positives so you can enjoy this winter just a little bit more than you did last year. Okay guys, we are almost there. We have 5 more points left and we're gonna move on to the last category, which is resetting before spring. So the things that I would suggest you do before spring comes along so you can prepare yourself for the new season and the better weather. It's only 2 days until winter is officially starting, decluttering. Thinking about this now will make it easier for you to transition later. In 2026, we need to stop procrastinating and start taking action. Start thinking about what you want to do now to make your spring 10 times better than it was the previous year. The first one in this category is going to be decluttering, specifically decluttering your wardrobe. And I don't know about you, but if you're anything like me, I hate getting rid of clothes. I have like a weird attachment to clothes even if I haven't worn them in years. And better for your closet space if you go through your clothes every single year. A good tip I saw someone say online is if you have a closet, put all of your washed new clothes, keep putting it on the right side, keep putting it on the right side, keep putting it on the right side. And all your clothes that are on your left side is going to be clothes that you haven't touched in months. And those are the clothes that you should look at and start considering whether or not you want to donate it, throw it away, give it to some friends. And that way it'll make it a little bit easier so you don't have to go through each and every single piece of clothing. Only have a tiny little section in your closet where you're like, I haven't touched these in 6 months. Let me go through this section instead of the whole entire closet. And I thought that was a really, really good tip. Next is to deep clean your space. And I know deep cleaning gets so overwhelming. I personally can only deep clean one place at a time. I cannot deep clean my whole entire apartment. I get way too overwhelmed, then I burn myself out, and then I end up taking a nap the rest of the day because I'm so tired. If you're like me, pick one room. Deep clean the bathroom, deep clean your kitchen, deep clean your bedroom, whatever it is. Pick one space to deep clean, set a timer for 1 hour, clean for that 1 hour, and I promise you it'll make a world of a difference. Number 23 is to pull out a pen and pencil and write down your goals for spring, whether that be fitness goals, whether that be lifestyle goals, whether that be work goals, or any other kind of goals that you can think of. Do you want to take more walks in the springtime? Do you want to eat healthier in the springtime? Do you want to try to get a raise in the springtime? And again, I'm a big believer that you do not need to wait for a certain timeline to do these things. If you want to start walking more, I believe you should start walking more now. Of course, I understand winter, we're always slower, a little bit more sluggish, it's a little bit harder to have motivation. So creating this list will hopefully help you kickstart a lot faster when you're ready to do it. Next is to clear out your phone. We need to clear everything out, clean everything. So I use this app called Swipe Wipe, and it's really helpful to clear out all of my photos. And I like doing this every couple of days. They give me like 20 photos to look at per day, and I just swipe right or left whether I want to keep it or delete it, and it automatically deletes those photos for you if you wanted to. So just decluttering your phone, deleting apps that you haven't used before. And this is something that I started doing recently because I actually ran out of storage and I couldn't take photos anymore on my phone. So that was a little bit of a reality check for me that I need to go through my phone, clean it out, and declutter my whole entire phone. So that's definitely something that I plan on doing. Last thing, which is my personal favorite that I saved for last, is to write your future self a letter. Your future self in the summer, your future self a year from now, or your future self 5 years from now. Just write a letter to your future self, what you think you would be like by the time you read it, what you hope to accomplish, things like that. And I think it's super cute, and just hold on to it until that timeline runs out, and then when you open it, you read everything your past self said about you. I think it's really wholesome, and I think it's a good idea. And you can even invite your friends over and make it like a girls' night, and it would be so much fun. Okay, you guys, that is everything for today's video. That's 25 things that I think you should do before winter ends. Winter is officially starting in 2 days, so I hope this helped you out. It's getting colder out. It already snowed here in New York, which is crazy, but my personal favorite takeaways from this video is going snowboarding and doing self-reflection and decluttering. If I had to pick any 3, those would be my top 3 for winter. You guys let me know what your top 3 things that you love to do in the winter is in the comments below. Let me know if I missed anything. Thank you so much for watching Vlogmas Day 18. We are so close to the end of Vlogmas. I cannot believe that I'm going to complete this, but thank you guys so much. If you love this video, please subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Love you.